Okay, so I'm live. Hello. Was working out in the garden, so just showered. I have to get used to looking at the camera instead of in my own eyes. It's a lot easier to look in my own eyes because then I feel like I'm talking to somebody. But I'm supposed to look in the camera so you feel like I'm looking at you, which is probably the more important of the two. But then there's no you here. Anyway, maybe that'll change. So welcome to another episode of Deep Important. And I have two things that I wanted to discuss today, which still aren't really the really important things I wanted to talk about, but I have to take this in pieces and bites, like I said. So today I wanted to address the income thing. I know I'm not alone in this, that, suddenly there's no money coming in for what I was counting on as a yoga teacher. I still have tiny streams of revenue from other sources, but very tiny. So I consider myself one of the lucky ones because I know there are plenty of people out there who aren't making anything. And, I had to watch my own reactions through this of realizing, oh my God, there goes my career for the moment. And really a lot of the purpose I was feeling around that. So there was some identification of self knitted and tightly wrapped around, who I think I am, blah, blah, blah. And I wanted to save my income. Like that was my first thought, I have to do something. So I noticed and watched myself scrambling to get offers out there for yoga online. And I was already teaching online, and I have been for the last couple of years with Om practice. So that wasn't new to me. And I just needed to, put out the offers. And at first I was charging slightly less than my usual rate because I didn't have to provide materials and I was shortening class. So then I started to realize, okay, wait, people are in a really desperate situation. And of course, there are plenty of people who aren't, but I'm talking about those of us who are, struggling or maybe even struggling more than a lot of the others. Or who have lost everything, This is a really trying time. And so I couldn't, hi Meredith and hi Ava, thanks for joining in. So I'm talking about the process I went through as a yoga teacher, first trying to save my income and then moving to a donation base. And while I was pushing my donation-based courses, I was also trying to push some online courses that I've developed, and that didn't seem to be going anywhere. And I kept sharing in certain places online, and I'd get, messages saying, oh, this doesn't belong in this page or group or whatever because it's self-promotion. And I was like, God, okay, what am I going to do here? And then it just hit me yesterday. I started realizing, let it go. Stop trying to save your income. Everyone's in the same boat, or the majority of the people are in the same boat. And so I'm still doing things by donation because for those people who do have something that they can still give and offer, then that's wonderful if they want to do that. But otherwise, everything is by donation. And I've made the decision that as far as any programs I've developed, like I've developed programs around my first two books, The Unknown Mother, A Magical Walk with the Goddess of Sound, and Your True Voice, Tools to Embrace a Fully Expressed Life. I created some online programs around that, so it's all about, using and freeing the voice and using the voice and sound as a healing tool. So I'm now offering those to anybody who wants them. If you want them, they're there. And you know, hopefully they'll serve some people. And the other thing that I'm offering up, the chair yoga for self-healing program that I have on Teachable, I'm going to start downloading the videos to YouTube. So it'll still be on Teachable if people want to pay for it, you know, and have the whole package and format. But otherwise, I'm making all of that free too, so that anybody who wants it can use it. And I really, makes me somewhat emotional because there was just a real attachment to value for me. And I realized that as a yoga teacher, I have to think about the example I want to set. And if my energy is, oh my God, I have to save myself, then that's the energy I'm putting out. And I don't want to do that. I want to put out the energy that I trust in the universe to provide for me. And I also want people to benefit from what God has given me, what I've channeled or created, or however you want to look at it. I want to be able to give that to other people. So that was the first thing that I wanted to share. The other thing I wanted to talk about briefly is that we are in this opportunity, this beautiful Dharma gate, as was pointed out to me by Doshin Roshi last night. You know, this Dharma gate, this passage, this opportunity to move into something, something of deep growth and spiritual growth. And so don't waste this opportunity. We have a lot of time. We have a lot of space. We have a lot of fear to work with, rather than thinking that the fear is something we have to push away, or, you know, just the fill space with things. Just allow that emptiness, allow that quiet, that space, that stillness. Take time to use it. And yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say for this episode of Deep Important Shit. Thanks for watching and hanging in there. Okay, bye.